not be hearing any criticism on these 3 book series right here. They are my all-time favorites. I think they are perfect. I wouldn't change a single thing about them. I am constantly thinking about these worlds long after reading them. I'm gonna go from most recent to longest standing favorite series. My latest all-time favorite, Magnolia Parks by Jessa Hastings. Now this is a 5-book series. It's so different than anything I've ever read, and I actually thought I wasn't gonna like this. I often hear it described as a British Gossip Girl, and I agree. However, it is so much more than that. The emotional depth and journey that you go on with these characters is unlike any other. If you love a book series where you really feel ingrained in a character group, part of their friendship system, you are gonna love this. They are so poetic and beautifully written. They're also the best audiobooks that I've ever listened to. I have a full series review up on this if you want to hear more and if you're interested in how it works. They take place in coinciding timelines, different point of views from different characters in the friend group. This is a series that is very different from typical books. I think it's a very polarizing series. I knew it was an all-time favorite while I was reading it. Part of what leads me to knowing it's a favorite series for me is the certainty that I will be rereading this again in my lifetime happily. When I think about a romance series that's been done right, I think about the Chestnut Springs series by Elsie Silver. I think there's a misconception that this is a full-blown cowboy romance series, and that's not the case. I would say 3 of the 5 are cowboy romance in some way or another, but we've got Powerless and Hopeless that are definitely different. There are still small town elements, however, they are not cowboy romance, that's for sure. Personal favorites in this series are Flawless, which is about Rhett and Summer, and Hopeless, which is about Bo and Bailey. Hopeless is definitely my top favorite of the series. The mental health element that she put into this book for Bo was so well done. You can tell she really did her research on this. I think a lot of people expect that they are going to just be these fluffy, spicy romance books, and that's not true. The spice is amazing. However, there is great emotional depth, and her witty banter is always off the chart. There are 5 books in the series. It is a completed series, and all 5 of them are on Kindle Unlimited. Last but certainly not least, we've got the ACOTAR series. I know that this is so highly talked about on the internet, like to the death, but I don't care. I am obsessed with this series and forever will be. It's what got me into loving fantasy. So many different types of journeys that you go on through this, and I feel like there's something for everyone in it, and you see yourself in a character somewhere in this series, and I love that so much. For me personally, I am a Nesta girly. A Court of Silver Flames is my favorite book in the whole series. I can't even tell you how much I felt seen in this book, cried in this book. If you're a Nesta girl, I know you know what I'm talking about, and you related to this book so much as well. There was something so healing about it. Like, look, I could literally get emotional about it, and it's been like 3 years since I've read this book. There's just something special about this series for me. I know it's a very polarizing series. Some people love it. Some people have a lot of negative things to say about it. Personally, I won't be hearing any of the negative things. I love the series. I forever will, and nobody can take that away from me.